Hello children, come back to Standard 4 General Science Lesson 11 Push and Pull. Already in the last video I had explained you what is force. A push or a pull acting on an object is called force. Then we saw the effects of force. Now let's come to types of forces. There are different types of forces. Here you are going to learn 4 types of forces: muscular force, magnetic force, frictional force, and gravitational force. Let's start with muscular force. Muscular force is the force applied by the body parts, particularly the muscles. The force applied by the muscles is called muscular force. This force is required whenever we move anything. Whenever we push or pull something, we apply muscular force. That is the force by our muscles. Muscular force is applied while opening a door, kicking a football, or plucking fruits from a tree. For all these things, we need muscular force. Whatever work we do, that work is done by the help of muscular force. That is the force applied by the muscles of our body. Next comes the magnetic force. Magnetic force. Children, you must be playing with the magnets, and you must have seen that when you bring 2 magnets together, or when you bring a magnet and iron nails, then they stick to each other. Why? Because of the magnetic force. The force between the magnets or magnet and iron objects is called magnetic force. If you bring the 2 things together, that is a magnet and iron object, then they will be attracted, and it is because of the magnetic force. Now in a magnet we have 2 poles, the north pole and south pole. If you take two magnets and if they go away from each other, then their same poles are near each other. So if you take 2 magnets and if they go apart or if they repel, then their same poles are there in between. Suppose if you take a magnet this way and this way, then if they are going, this magnet will go this side and this magnet will go this side. It means that the poles here are same. Suppose here north pole is there, here also north pole will be there. But if the magnets, they come and stick to each other, then one magnet will be having north pole, one magnet will be having south pole. So when the magnets, they have same pole, they will repel, that is they will move away. And when the magnets, they have opposite poles, that is suppose here north pole and here south pole, then they will attract. Then one more thing is that all the magnets, they produce magnetic field around them. And because of this, the iron nails or the other magnet, they are able to attract and stick to them. Magnets can be natural or man-made. This one is a man-made magnet, but our earth is a natural magnet. If you have felt, then our earth also attracts all the things down. That is called as gravitational force, but our earth is also a giant magnet as it is having molten core inside. If you study in higher classes, then you will find that inside our earth, suppose this is our earth, inside our earth still there is hot molten liquid which is acting as a magnet. So this was about magnetic force. You have to remember that magnets have two poles and same poles repel, that is they go away, whereas opposite poles they attract. Now next comes the gravitational force. Now if you have marked, then all the things whichever they go up, they always come down on the ground. Why? It is because of the force of the earth which comes from the center of the earth, and this force is called gravitational force. So, gravitational force is the force of the earth that comes from the center of the earth and attracts all the objects down towards it. If gravitational force wouldn't have been there, then what would have happened? Can you imagine? All the buildings must have been flying in the air. All the vehicles must have been flying in the air. We wouldn't have been able to walk on the floor or on the ground. We are able to walk on the ground, or the vehicles are able to move on the ground, or the buildings are standing only and only because of gravitational force. If you have seen the people, those who are going on moon, they are flying. Why? Because the gravitational force on moon is less. So they are not able to stand at one place. But on earth, the gravitational force is much more. And because of that, all the things, whatever they are going up or whatever things are up, they always come down. They always come down. Moreover, gravitational force also holds our sun, planets and moon together. Also hold our sun, planets and moon together. So this is the force of the earth which pulls everything down. It is the force of the earth which pulls everything down. Then comes the frictional force. Now what is frictional force? It is the force between two objects which are in contact. Suppose I give you the example of this pencil. So why I am able to write this? Because of the friction between the nib of the pencil and the paper. When these two objects, the nib of the pencil and the paper, they come in contact to each other, because of the frictional force, I am able to write. Same way, when you are riding a bicycle, how does a bicycle stop after applying brakes? There is a friction between the tire and the bicycle brake. There is a force of friction or frictional force between the brake and the tire, which makes the bicycle stop. Then the smooth surfaces, they have less friction than the rough surfaces. That's why you must have marked that when you are walking on a smooth surface, it is very easy for you to walk, or at times you slip also. But same thing, if you do it on a rough ground, it takes time to do it. You take marbles. Simple example I am giving. You take marbles, the one which we play, and you roll it on a smooth surface. The marbles will go very easily to a long distance. But same marbles, if you throw it or if you move it on a rough surface, they will go little distance and they will stop. Why? because smooth surfaces have less friction, whereas rough surfaces have more friction. But you have to see that friction is very important. Why? Because it helps us to walk. If there is no friction, we will not be able to walk, we will not be able to stand, we will slip. Same way, we will not be able to move the vehicles. The vehicles will not stop only if the friction is not there. So, friction is very necessary in our day-to-day life. Hope children, you have understood all the 4 types of forces. Muscular force, that is the force applied by the muscles. Then magnetic force, force applied by the magnets. Gravitational force, the force applied by the earth. And frictional force, the force which is there between the 2 surfaces of objects. This is all for the video and the chapter gets over here. Thank you, children.